guys, welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen, the Freeze Drying Academy. Well, today I want to show you something, but we're going to go inside my main kitchen because you got to sit back, watch, and learn on this episode. All right, guys, welcome back to my kitchen. All right, so it's still freeze drying, but I wanted to show you guys something here because I just had to remove the items from the refrigerator. Okay, what do I got for you guys? Well, you know, the times are tough right now. The economy, the way things are going, prices are going up with all the tariffs and all the commotion going on right now. So it's really hard to balance the family budget. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to help manage it or make it less of a strain by shopping smart. All right. So what you want to do is you want to start shopping the clearance sections almost immediately as soon as you go into your local store, whether it be a Ralph's or in some cases Kroger's, or you got Vons, you got Pavilions and Albertsons and so on. Whatever you've got in your neck of the woods, find out where that clearance section is and just beeline straight to it. And some stores have multiple clearance sections. You got to find it. But you also got to find out which store in your area has the best one, okay? So today I was at my local Ralph's, okay, and I beelined it for the clearance section, and I happened to come up to the vegetable section, or fruits and vegetables. So what do I got here? Well, this is for $2.53, okay? These are the actual peppers, so you got the yellow peppers, you got some green peppers, and you got some red peppers. The normal price for that is $5. That's already almost half off, okay? Now, the next one I've got over here, these are sweet potatoes that they diced up and chopped up. $2.78, okay? The normal price for this little package, $5.49. Again, half off, okay? Now, this one's kind of cool. Big package here. These are sliced carrots, okay? $1.75. The normal price, $4.99, okay? Now, real quick, let's look at these here. What some of these, sell-by dates are is 2/16. Today happened to be 2/15, so these sell-by dates tomorrow. So it's still good, still fresh. Same thing, 2/16. And on this one, 2/16, okay? So what I'm getting at is that I can easily put those in my freeze dryer and make some freeze-dried treats. I can take the bell peppers and stuff, freeze dry them and grind them up into like a little spice and use it for seasoning. The sweet potato, freeze dry it, and I can make dog treats out of that. Carrots, I can freeze dry it. My kid's a little older now, but I can still freeze dry it, and you can make kid snacks for that, or even snacks for any of us. When you have a late night munchie and you want a snack, grab some carrots. That way you're kind of eating healthy. Or in my case, being a truck driver, I can grab this versus stopping at the local convenience store and grab a bag of chips, okay? Now, lastly, remember this one in the last episode, I've got 3 containers this time of this stuff. And what is this? The fresh pineapple. Man, that fresh pineapple was absolutely amazing, okay? Now, this one says $6 with card for 1 package, all right? That's the normal price. What I paid today? $3.15 for each one. And that's a pretty good sized container. Same thing, sell by $2.16. But when you freeze dry it, you don't have to worry about the expiration date anymore as long as you properly package them up. So what am I going to do now? I'm just going to go ahead and load these up on my trays. I'm going to stick them in my freezer because you always want to pre-freeze your stuff before you put it in the freeze dryer. So once I get all that said and done and I'm ready to put it in the freeze dryer, I'll bring you back so you see what's next. Alright guys, so the vegetables and the pineapple have been in the freezer pretty much overnight, over 12 hours. They're pretty frozen solid. I went ahead and started to load them into the freeze dryer. I've already got the freeze dryer on the pre-cooling mode. The settings I'm using for the tray temperature is 125, standard default setting, with an extra dry time of 24 hours. Okay, I've also cleaned and I sanitized the entire machine, cleaned out all the trays, the whole 9 yards. This baby's ready to rock and roll. So make sure you close your valves again. On my machine, I've got two. I've got one on my side, and I've got the other one on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And now it says freezing. We're going to come back when these things are done to show you the end result, especially being that we've never done carrots yet, and we haven't done sweet potatoes or those bell peppers. So those are all three new items we're going to examine when they're done freeze drying. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel. So the machine's going to turn off, kind of go into standby mode here. Let's do it again, because sometimes the screen doesn't touch. And right now it's asking me, do I want to stop the machine? And yes, I do. So I want to go ahead and hit no defrost. We're going to hit it again. Again, sometimes the screen is not picking up on it right away. Okay, it just now kicked off. We're going to go ahead and open the vacuum side over here on the valve. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. That opens up there. And then what I also like to do is come on the other side over here. And I'm going to go ahead and open up my drain valve, because once the machine's off, that's when it starts to kind of defrost and get that moisture from the actual ice itself. Well, let's go ahead and open these babies up. We're going to see what we got going on in here. Now remember, on the bottom tray, that's the bell peppers, okay? And that looks actually really, really good. Let's taste one. Let's see. Very light, almost like a styrofoam. Crunchy. Ooh, that's really good. That I would like as a snack. Normally I don't really do bell peppers, but that one brought out the flavor. It also brought out the sugars that are in that vegetable. That is actually amazing for bell peppers. Yeah, put that on your list. All right, next one. These are the carrots. Okay. The trace also seems very light here. Let's move these off to the side here. And let's take a look here. So here's the carrots. Very light. Looks like styrofoam again. Crunch. Definitely different. Probably more like a baby food snack. You can give it to the kids. Definitely got the sugars of it. Starts to taste like a really nice sweet carrot. That one there, I think I would probably want to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper before I freeze dry it. Kind of give it a little bit of a really cool kind of taste on that. That one's actually not bad as well. Let's put that off to the side here. Remember, I'm not a fruit and vegetable guy. So for me to tell you guys what I think of it, don't let that influence you in a negative way. Because again, I don't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I'm more a meat guy. This is the pineapple right here. And the pineapple looks really good. Let's take a look here. There's a piece. Oh, man. Pineapple. Phenomenal pineapple. Oh, man. That's... Whoo. You've got to do pineapple. All right, last one. That is the sweet potato. And let's take a look at those. And a sweet potato feels like styrofoam. You know, I'm not lying. It just feels like styrofoam. Let's take a look here. Ooh, that's crunchy. You know what? For sweet potato? Wow. That's actually pretty darn good. Going from a raw sweet potato to a freeze-dried? Wow. I'm amazed. Again, I'm not a fruit and vegetable guy, but pretty much all of this amazed me. So do it yourself. And you know how, because I've been teaching you here at Crazy Dave's Kitchen, the Freeze Drying Academy. I'll see you next time.